cook with me Sunday. That's what it boils down to. Today, I'm a little bit better prepped because I realize when I do these lives, I'm like, girl, you need to kind of get it together a little bit more. So, you already know today is going to be some sort of Hello Fresh, but I'm kind of making it my own way. So, I'm not making this particular one. I'm just using the broccoli because y'all know I didn't get to cook the broccoli last week. And I'm basically making this dish but with no broccoli. So we're doing the crispy maple mustard chicken. So I have my ingredients for the most part over there, but I'm also going to be marinating some chicken for my better half with like Korean barbecue marinade. And I'm also making a dessert today. So yeah, I've got a lot of moving parts, but for those of you that are just super supportive and just showing up every week, I don't know why y'all like cooking with me, but even better half is like in his office doing things. But for tonight's dessert, I'm actually making, I was gonna make like a granola dish, but I'm probably gonna make that another day. But I have a lot of, this is what happens. So I normally buy things, anyways, I'm not even talking about these bananas. But the problem is the bananas are turning so quickly that basically um, I'm having to make something out of it. So last night I made two banana bread, chocolate chip banana bread loaves. Hey, hi everyone. Hi Dee. Um, okay, what's up, Lily? She loves Christmas. How are you doing tonight, Eek? It's so nice to see you again tonight. Do you remember me? Yes, I do. You're so kind, so sweet, and I support you as a friend. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, like I said, tonight, I mean, Dee is gonna slightly judge me because she knows I love HelloFresh, but I don't think I've ever showed you guys the binder. This is the binder. This is why I have so many HelloFresh. You see this binder? Like literally. Nope, I can't turn it that way. But it is just full of recipes. But I feel like y'all need to also see that I have a box full of recipes. I also have a box, okay? Just so y'all are aware. I swear I cook other things besides HelloFresh. And I'm still trying to decide where I want to keep all these recipe books. Um, I also have like a Betty Crockett one right here. Hope y'all can see that. So, all right. If you had a friend who spoke to you the same way that sometimes speak to yourself, how long would you allow this person to be your friend? um, I don't know what to say about the friend conversation because I got to get cooking. But I know most of y'all in the chat usually handle a lot of these conversations. So here's how tonight's gonna go. I'm gonna get dinner prepped and ready, and then I will work on dessert, which again will be a chocolate banana loaf. Which D, you're gonna be proud of me because listen, let me tell you how serious I was setting up today. Do y'all see this? I even have the tablet out with the recipe. It is serious. I came prepared. All of my ingredients are here. Got the ingredients going. And then I also have like my baking stuff like prepped and ready to go. So I was ready for all things. Um, Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. But before I get started, let me just go ahead and do a brief. And I got the oven preheating. That's how serious I was. Um, D, I can't read these comments. Oh my gosh. All right. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Diona Reese Williams, and I do a lot of content around goals and intentions and motivation, but I also share the actual behind the scenes of my life of so my channel consists of my life as a professor, entrepreneur, and some lifestyle. Obviously, cooking on Sundays is a lifestyle type of vibe, But I noticed for whatever reason, people like to join my lives versus watching the actual videos, which I'm cool with, no big deal. That's how the YouTube algorithm is pushing me out, and I'm totally fine with it. So I appreciate the support. If you like that kind of content, please like and subscribe, turn on your notification bells. I post on Sunday and Wednesday, occasional Friday. I'm working on a series as we speak, so this is a little sneak peek. On Friday, I'll be releasing a video dedicated to my better half, in a sense. But our anniversary is this month. We're going on 19 years of being married. Yes, 19 years. I've been with the same person since I was 21 years old. Yes, and I'm 41. So we've been married 19 years, and we've been together 20 years in June. So I'm reading the comments. So that's just a little bit about myself. If you haven't checked out today's video, please do. I would appreciate it. And then my other commercial break, you'll notice somebody is highlighted in blue. That is Miss D. LaSure. She is a writer. She writes scripts. She produces movies. If you've watched a crime show or any kind of reality crime, you probably have, you might be familiar with her. You might know her voice. If not, check out her channel. She talks about how to get yourself motivated for writing. If you're interested in like writing movie scripts and all the things, like she's the person right there. So she does the creative writing, and I feel like I do the academic writing of this friendship. She is my YouTube bestie, but I also have besties that are watching me, um, which I'm not going to name them, but I'm saying hi to y'all because I know y'all hop on here and then y'all text me secretly and be like, girl, I didn't know you were doing a get ready with me. I didn't know you were on YouTube. And I'm like, how did you even know I was doing YouTube? So there's that. I want to say hi to those friends, but please check out D. LaSure's channel. Also, I would say, please keep the comments friendly because Dee is a moderator and she will kick you out. I'm just letting you know. We like to keep things clean and fun because we also know that the youth likes to follow my channel. Big shout out to the youth. For any of y'all that are like 18 and under that like to watch my content, I'm honored. Thank you. And then of course, for all the 18 and up crowd, I appreciate you guys as well. I don't know why people say gay guy glasses. I don't even understand, but we're going to keep it moving. End of commercial break. Now we need to get cooking. So, all right, we've got the broccoli already prepped because remember last week I literally cut all the broccoli up and yeah, everything was like nice and prepped until and this is the funny thing, is I realized after the fact that I legit had other glass containers that I could have used to cook the broccoli, but my brain just could not get it together. It just, I don't know, I think between moving and all the things, I just wasn't putting two and two together. Realizing like, girl, you already got this stuff. You can legitimately, go ahead and get things together, but I just wasn't putting it. Anyways, in my mind, I was convinced I had one cooking sheet, which I don't. But I also know out of habit, and maybe some of you guys can relate to this, I, out of habit, will try to use the least amount of dishes as possible. Oh my gosh, this is broke. I try to, but it doesn't always work as well as I want it to, because then I forget that I could be using some other dish to cook with. Hold on, can't get my oil out because the little thing just broke. Oh well. That's okay. Put a little olive oil on the broccoli. Let me see what's going on in the comments. Off grid, she is happy. Oh my gosh. So tonight I am cooking chicken and broccoli and potatoes, which my broccoli and potatoes are already pre-prepped because I sliced up the broccoli like a week ago, and I just need to roast them basically. So I'm gonna roast them, season them, and then take them out. And then next I'll do the same with my potatoes, and then the chicken will be the last thing that I do, or actually the chicken and potatoes will probably go on the same pan together, just separately. That's usually what we end up doing anyway. So, but I basically combine two HelloFresh meals because better half is not a fan of cooked carrots or like sliced carrots. So I'm like, you know what? We don't even need to bother with that. We can just use a different vegetable. But I was going to tell you guys, I don't know how interested y'all would be in me doing cook with me's all week, but because it's spring break, I'm going to be cooking all week. I'm just reading the comments. Okay, I don't see anything happening. All right. All right, so let me just double check how long I need to roast those for. They were already dry and clean. Technically, I could have did the potatoes first, but we did them second. So this is 12 to 15 minutes. All right. Tillman, go sit down. Go. And if you don't know this, I do have 3 dogs that are not allowed in the kitchen. He gets frustrated with the older girls because he wants to lay a certain way on the orthopedic pillow, and it's a whole thing. And then he starts prancing around. Anyways, y'all don't need to hear more of that. But whenever I go live every day, I normally am frustrated because our smallest dog, our oldest dog, but yet smallest, gives me the blues because she gets impatient because she wants her pill pocket like yesterday. So she gets really impatient. So anyways, and she'll start pacing around trying to get that pill pocket at like old dark 30, and nobody has time for that. So, anyways, let me get the other parts of my recipe together. I know I need to get some butter. Ooh, they want me to use fry seasoning. Okay, salt and pepper and pinch of panko. Okay, we've got this. I'm curious, what were you guys cooking tonight? Did you guys cook anything tonight? Okay, I see the comments are slow, but that's okay. You're having to type people out. That's what's going on. Okay, tracking. I'm actually going to grab another bowl. So another thing I've been doing is roasted chicken, rice, and veggies. Yes. What I've been doing is I've been slicing up potatoes ahead of time because I'm having some issues. I buy these Yukon potatoes and they're like spudding kind of like as quickly as these bananas turn. They're like turning before like we can even eat them. We have brand new bananas we bought today, and yet I'm just like probably gonna be making another banana loaf of something by the weekend. So anyways, because they're spudding so quickly, I'm having to like pre-cut, put them in the fridge just to kind of reserve them until I can cook them. So that's why I'm a little bit more prepped than usual. So anyhow, these are just regular potatoes. Y'all saw me pour them in. I'm gonna put some pepper, and I actually think I'm gonna change up the seasoning for this, only because I'm already using fry seasoning for the chicken, which sorry, I thought I heard one of them dogs trying to get in here, which I'm using the fry seasoning in the chicken, but also the chicken is going to be boneless, skinless thighs, because I'm very particular about like bone and skin and all that on chicken. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm one of those weird ones. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jim. So sorry. I can only imagine how you feel. So instead of doing fry seasoning, I'm gonna do like thyme and yeah, and like a pinch of sugar. So this is just like another way of like roasting and flavoring your potatoes, essentially. And then I'm just gonna mix it. And if you haven't figured out, like I am a person that does not like touching things. I really should get some food prep gloves. We normally have them, but I think just between moving and adjusting and trying to put things like where they belong, I just have not gotten around to doing that quite yet. And since I have the sugar out, just like a little pinch, don't need a lot. Just helps kind of bring out the flavor a little bit more. So this Wednesday, speaking of friends that are secretly watching my channel, and they're telling me by way of like text message, which if you're watching, thank you for watching. One of my best friends literally is sending me a package from Sephora. And it's arriving on Wednesday. So y'all know when the box arrives, I will do an unboxing, and then whatever the item is, I will try it out on Thursday when I'm getting ready. The question is I'm like, where am I gonna get ready at? Because I'm not quite sure. I could totally get myself ready in like our guest bathroom, I guess. But anyways, I'm just tripping out that I have friends that are secretly watching. Speaking of friends, or peers, the peer writing group went super well today. And I found out that one of my peers has a YouTube channel. So of course I have to like give a shout out to her channel. Her name is Asia Marjorie TV. Yes, this is a commercial. Yes, I'm highlighting another channel. She's good people. She is a military. She is a wife, mother, soldier, doctoral student, sister, daughter. Okay? So if you're looking for that kind of content, and she likes perfume, and she's giving tips and motivation and all the things over it on her channel. I definitely checked out a couple of her videos today, so you definitely need to check her out as well. Yes, definitely. And she's just good people, you know. And actually, I'm going to be honest with y'all, because of the writing group, I really want to walk the stage when they walk next year. I legit do, because I'm just like, this is the cohort that I've connected with the most. And if I were to walk in May, they're not going to be there. So in my mind, I'm like, I want to walk when my friends are walking. And I know this time next year, the majority of them will be walking. So, which is exciting. And also, like, I low key am not sure if I'm going to make the deadline of March 15th. I just don't know if it will legitimately happen. Because we're talking like less than 2 weeks, less than 3 weeks out. And so that's going to be very challenging. Which is okay. I'm just like, it's totally fine if I walk in another year, because that just means I'm a party this year and I'm a party again next year. You know, you don't just complete a doctorate and then just not celebrate. I'm sorry. And you don't just complete it and not go to the ceremony. I know people do it, but this one right here is going to go. I got to do it. So, all right. How much panko seasoning do I need is what I need to know. Okay, we need a half cup. Y'all are going to watch me kind of low-key freak out because I've got to touch all this chicken and I'm not looking forward to it. But we do what we have to do, right? Okay, so our potatoes are prepped for when the broccoli comes out. I'm definitely going to need to find another place to put the broccoli. Not really another place, but I need to figure out where I'm going to pour the broccoli into. So, I have an idea. This is when I'm reminded to use other containers and dishes that I have. Okay, so we've got another container, so we can at least put the broccoli in here. That's half the battle. Okay, so my other things that I need. I've got the salt out. I put the pepper away, but I actually needed it. Whoops. Pepper, fry seasoning. So pepper, fry seasoning, salt, and I need the panko seasoning. Which I need to find more like a panko that doesn't have the bread. I don't mind like making this ever so often, but I'm trying to force myself to eat more chicken this week, even though I don't want to, but I know I need to. So it's just a thing. It's a struggle. For those that like chicken, kudos to you, but I don't like chicken like that. I make myself eat it because I know that I should, and yeah, I would prefer beef, but clearly you cannot eat beef every day. I mean, you can. Some people say you can. I know that I shouldn't, so I don't. But it calls for a half a cup of panko seasoning, or crumbs, I should say. There's a barbecue meatloaf recipe on the back. I've never paid attention to. Want me to get the medicine? Be right back, guys. Sorry, it's dinner time for the pups and also medication time. So I have to make sure that I pass that stuff along. A little bit of pepper and then I think the fry seasoning. All right, let's check the chat. Okay, we've got a minute left on the broccoli. Yes, thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Hi, everyone. Oh, I didn't realize you didn't have it. My bad. I have the camera facing me, so they can't see you. I have the camera facing me. They can't see you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. All right. Sorry to hear about your cat, Saffron. Shout out to Saffron. May Saffron, like, rest in peace. Dee, how's the chat tonight? It seems pretty, like, calm. It doesn't seem crazy. I don't feel like you've had to kick a lot of people out, but thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. So our broccoli is done. Kind of. I think it can go a little bit more. Okay, we just have it prepped. All right, let's do 3 more minutes. Okay. Broccoli is almost done. Almost. Nobody can see you. I'm blocking the whole camera. You can come right here. Nobody can see you. Trust me. Everyone's definitely calm. Oh man. Sorry, Ginger. I feel like there's a lot of loss that's happening. Okay, so potatoes. All right. I have to read instructions to make sure I'm getting this right. Evenly combined, stir and fry half the fry seasoning. Got it. All right. Pat chicken dry with paper towels. Season with salt and pepper on opposite sides of the baking sheet. Use the, yep. And then okay. I knew I needed to be making something else. Okay, so I have to kind of make something else. I need butter. This is spicy. Okay, so I have to make like a little sauce to go on top of the chicken, and then I put those panko seasonings on it. And this is where I just eyeball things and add what I feel like I need, and I keep it moving. Oh, hey, Kellen, what's up? At first, I read. Oh my gosh. Kellen, we appreciate you showing up every week. Between you, Boss Dog, Lily hops on here. Of course, Dee is here, and then Kayla hops on. You guys are like my regulars, which we appreciate it. We really, really do. Kellen, I was saying I've upped my game. I started getting my life in order for these lives to ensure that I'm like a little bit more prepared, so I'm not scrambling around grabbing stuff. So we need a little bit of butter. And Kellen, since you just hopped on tonight, I'm making a roasted broccoli, a breaded chicken that has flavor of maple, Dijon, butter, and then panko dry seasoning, and potatoes, like roasted potatoes, and then I'm making a dessert. So that's what's going on, just to catch you up and anybody else that's joining and wondering like, what's happening? So I'm just melting the butter a little bit, just a little bit, so I can add the other like things that I need. And we have our Dijon. I'm gonna put like a little bit of maple syrup because I don't have the real kind like they wanted, but I don't care. We will make it work. That's the fun thing about cooking to me, is like you make it how you want to make it. And actually there's one of my mom's really good friends. She taught home ec, which is called something different now in days. But she's just like, once you change a recipe, that's your own recipe. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing my own thing now, apparently. All right, so we're just gonna mix that up like so. And it says add like a pinch of salt. We'll see. A little pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper. Kind of running low on salt. Well, that container's running low, but I have more, so. All right, what's going on in the chat? How about, since I'm the big sister, will be D1 and Diona will be D2? Yeah. Yeah, like thing 1 and thing 2, D1 and D2. Oh my gosh. It's funny because in real life, my friends call me D, but professionally, I just have people call me Diona. So, but yeah, so I'm used to people calling me D, but I had to kind of like reclaim the title and name because growing up, obviously, it's not like some people will say it's unique, but fun story. I had a history teacher argue with me. I was 15 years old. I was a sophomore in high school. And he told me that my mom did not know how to. Am I here? Can y'all hear me? I don't even know. I don't know. Can you guys hear me, or do I need to like go back out and come back? Okay, let me see.